Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Late Night Sentai, where I talk about everything Sentai. We are continuing our way through Bakuage, and we are on episode 7 and 8. Episode 7 is the one where the idiots, I know Ishara, the girl, but I still don't know who Junichi's character is named, but basically I call them the idiots because they are basically idiots. They create a monster that can trap people and that can make concrete, basically. So, it can make barriers, it can trip people, it trips Mira and one of the other Rangers. This is the episode where we are officially introduced to Boonboomger, who is the procurement agent, the guy who basically gets everything for them, and he decides he wants to help them after all, because they basically start getting their ass kicked by the villains as usual. And this villain is kind of tough because he can basically put them in a cage of concrete, and he can block with the two concrete arms he has, so it makes it much harder for them to fight him. And they end up being blown all over the place, and the procurement agent steps in to help. Episode 8 is the one that's far more interesting because I'm gonna call her the Wasa stand-in because I don't know what her actual name is, but she kind of looks a lot like Wasa from Mamamoo. I thought she looked like Moonjewel, but upon looking at their pictures, no, she looked like Wasa a lot like her. So basically, she tells them that Taiya is only using them to entertain himself because they don't actually need to be a team. They have other methods to fight the aliens, and he just, he wants to fight, and he's making them fight. And he basically pushes himself to the point where he passes out because they get trapped by the villains, and no matter how many times they beg him to stop, because you can't beat this guy. You can't beat Mad Rex. That's his name, actually. I thought it was Mad Drax, but no, it's Mad Rex. You can't win against him. He's immortal. He's like, no, I have to keep going. I have to keep trying, and it gets to the point where the rest of them all get basically ejected from the robot because as it's pushing them to the brink, and Mira is now pissed because she's like, why are you putting our lives in danger? Do you really need to do this? Do you need us? Or are you just using us to entertain yourself? And that's where the episode leaves off. So I have a feeling we're going to get some very interesting tension going forward because they now don't trust him because the agent, her words are resonating with them, especially after today, where he didn't even try to get them out of the cage. He just left them there. It was like, nah, you sit it tight for a little bit. And they're like, wait, you're not even gonna open it? Like, you're not gonna help us? Like, what the hell? So I don't blame them for being freaked out, and I don't blame them for being a little bit wary of him. But, that's basically it for today. Also, I love the fact that the robot song that the show ends with comes right after he passes out from his injuries. I know it's a terrible thing to laugh at, but he's injured, and then he loses consciousness, and then there's the bouncy robot song. I just found it so weird, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is jarring. Also, one thing that really irritates me, and this is not the fault of the show, the robot song is catchy, but I can't read the damn subtitles because whoever made them like the same color as the background, so I don't know what the robot is saying. Apparently the robot's a he, by the way. I thought the robot was a girl, but no, the robot's a he. I can't understand what the hell he's saying. I like to have translations when I'm I'm listening to a song that's in Japanese, especially in an anime, but it's unreadable. And in the opening, it's okay because the opening is on a lot flatter colors, so you can tell what it's saying. But I can't read it. That's a stupid oversight, and it doesn't ruin the show. I actually quite like the show. It's just a massively annoying oversight on their part. But tomorrow we are on 9 and 10.